very special session. The energy should be nice and calm, okay? Release any sense of lack or desperation. You do not want that during the session, or you will just attract something that brings you lack and desperation. We don't want that. We don't want that. We say true love, not just any old love, true love, okay? But we have to start, and I do mean but, we do need to start with understanding that attracting true love is not about seeking validation from the outside in. Attracting true love is falling deeply and madly in love with yourself, making sure that you have all your needs met so that you will be open to the right scenario when it comes, so that your life is in the perfect energetic flow that it needs to be to receive the love that you truly want. You can't be desperate. You can't be sad. You can't be in a state of lack, because love that comes to you that way will only perpetuate that energy. You have to be at peace, acceptance, balance. Now, if you happen to just be like, oh, I'm going through it, it is okay. Take your time. Do not rush, even if you felt like you've been looking for a long time. Do not rush. Take your time. Find a space to fall in love with self first, because that is the most important thing. You model to people how to treat you. And if you cannot fall in love with yourself, how can anyone ever fall in love with you? Cheat code, baby, cheat code. So you demonstrate to other people how to treat you. So make sure your demonstration is that of the highest energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the session. We start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer. It's just a prayer to root us down in our individual healing experience. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. May I touch you, babies? Okay. Just take a deep breath in, filling up, okay? Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest intentions and validate information from our highest self only. Please release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. So just feel that in your energy, and I'm just going to go in and backwards, just giving you some space here to just go with this flow, okay? Go with this flow, go with this flow, go with this flow, go with this flow, go with this flow. Relax it, relax it, relax it, and go with the flow. Now start to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to do this before our Reiki symbols. And I just want you to balance in with your energy, ground down wherever you're at in life. Please believe me, babies, I've been in all those situations too. It is okay. Wherever you're at is enough for this moment. Now start to feel your heart in that heart chakra area. Start to feel it warm up as if it was bringing in this unconditional, positive, rejuvenating energy into your body. This unconditional love, allow that love to connect to the star, a sun, universe, something like that, or God, whatever it is you feel comfortable believing in, okay? What you believe in, that's your business. So, connecting there and filling that unconditional love up in your body, allowing it to flow. What you're doing in this space is you're showing the body that it deserves unconditional love. Many people know what conditional love is. You learn it a lot of places. You learn it in romance, but you learn it in family first. You also learn it in friendship and other things like that. When you allow your body to receive love unconditionally without expectations as well as without requirements, you start to tolerate less love that is conditional. Even if your beginning foundations of understanding what love is highly based on conditional love, a lot of times people get stuck in the same kind of love pattern simply because that's what they were born into. And a lot of people just think just because you're born into something, that's the natural thing, that's what you should be. It's not. It's not. Question and challenge everything. Always be able to change if it is not for your highest vibrational good. this moment, be patient here with yourself, okay? Just relax, and I'm going to just shift this energy again, allowing that unconditional love to flow in the heart, and it requires nothing. You gotta release that idea that love has to be so conditional, that you are not allowed to have it until you have X, Y, and Z, or whatever that weirdness is. Just let it go. Believe me, it's a lot easier than you think, because it's much more accessible than you think. You have an unlimited amount of unconditional love that you have access to at any and every moment of the day from yourself. And when you start to vibrate at that frequency, you then attract that energy around in your family, your loved ones, your friends. Even in a working environment, you'll bring that energy in front of you. But it starts with you. We have to remove the expectation that love is an external requirement from another person. We have to remove the expectation that love is an external requirement from another person. Love is a self-requirement first, and everything else flows. You want to know why? Because when you love yourself unconditionally and someone pops up in your life and they're still not doing right, you know what you do? You have no tolerance for it. You don't, because you know how sweet you treat yourself. That's why I treat you all so sweet, because I treat myself sweet each and every day. You know I do. Why? Because I'm me. I just like the way that I treat myself to be a reflection of how I want others to treat me, and then I can give freely. I love to baby you all. I love to nurture you all, to make you feel nice and grounded, because I show up each and every day and do that for myself. Because if I don't do it, who else is? Nobody. So remember that you have this space. Also, you can use the comment section as a place for a diary or a journal as you are collecting your thoughts during your self-care practice, and to support others. This is a safe, inclusive space, and this is a space for that energy to support each other and to support ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to go in now with some cinnamon. You all know it's my favorite herb. It's always been my favorite herb. Cinnamon and mint, specifically peppermint. I like spearmint too, though. But cinnamon and mint, oh man. Okay. So just breathing in here. And this is giving you grounding. There is nothing wrong with wanting a fairy tale kind of thing, or wanting this kind of fantasy of something. There's nothing wrong with that. But you also have to be connected to the fact that it starts within you. It really does. It starts within you. You have to be grounded in reality to know that someone's not going to come in and solve every one of your problems and love you 1,000% and X, Y, and Z. You may see somebody of quality, and later on you reflect that, but at the end of the day, you solve all your problems. You treat yourself with quality, and the right people will come in, and it will be easy. It'll be easy for them to come in because you're not requiring all this stuff. Let me give you a quick cheat code, okay? A quick life hack. The quickest way, I'm about to give y'all some tea, okay? The quickest way to attract anybody is to be happy, to have a good time, to not put pressure on anything. I don't care what space of life you're in. You know that you may want X, Y, and Z, or this, and that. That is completely fine. But you will attract the energy you actually want by taking the pressure off, having a good time, and just seeing what quality energy comes around you. Because when you go at it from a state of just that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get love that's always pushing back. I know it seems like a little counterintuitive that if you want something real, or you want something long term, that you should just have a good time. But this is what ends up happening. If you go out looking for something long term and real right off the bat, you will get something long term, and you really have to work on it. But what you really want is, you want someone who will stay the course, or you want the people surrounding you to have beautiful, loving energy, and that only comes from having fun. So it's almost an element of surrender and trusting the universe. You person in their life, okay? See how they're sitting in their life, thinking about their ideal person, okay? And your energy starts to pop up. Y'all better stop playing these games and get out here and just enjoy life. Your energy starts to pop up, and the way that they feel when they see you, when they sense you, when they're hoping that they can find you, baby. Hello. And when you first meet this person, or the person is already in your life and you're going to connect on a different level, how would you want your first impression to be? Would you want it to be very hard and always so lovely to be here, and let me say thank you for allowing me to facilitate your self-healing journey. I get so much life purpose out of this. It means a lot to you all, and it means even more to me that you allow me to be in this space. I live in a constant state of gratitude for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna try not to tear up because I'm emotional and my Mercury is in Cancer, but thank you. Thank you for showing up for yourselves, and thank you for doing all this hard work as you continue to go after all of these big goals and dreams. I know it's not easy, but it's also not impossible. And this is an open and inclusive community for you babies, okay? So if no one has said it, please let me say it. Wash your hands for at least 30 seconds. Don't touch your face. Wear a